Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel Rose and I post booktube content. So if you enjoy reading and all things books, please continue watching. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. But in today's video, we're going to be reading the lowest rated book on my Goodreads. That's on my physical TBR, and the highest rated book on my Goodreads physical TBR. So we're going to start with the lowest rated. The lowest rated book was Clique Cute. This is a sapphic romance. It is a soccer novel. I will just read a little bit of the back for you. So Grace Henderson has been a star of the US women's national team since she was 16. But when she's sidelined with an injury at just 26, a bold new upstart, Phoebe Matthews, takes her spot. Phoebe is everything Grace isn't. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want to read too much. But they're soccer rivals. I'm guessing there's going to be a meet cute. There's nothing sexier than playing hard. And it's a soccer sapphic romance. There was a book under this which was the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but I'm going to wait to read that in October. And then, so I'm reading this one. That was the next lowest rated. Bear in mind, nothing was under 3.5 stars. So I'll put the little image of all of the stats. But this next book I have a special edition of, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. And I know nothing about it. It says no mourners, no funerals on the back. And there is some pretty cool character art in the back, which I think is sick. But I know nothing about it. I have tabbed, oh, I don't know if you can see, tabbed the top of how much I want to read depending on the day. So we're going to start with the worst rated book, which is Clique Cute, and then we'll move over to Six of Crows. So if you want to see my thoughts and opinions on these books, keep on watching. But I will catch up with you guys a little bit later when I have more to say about Clique Cute and once I've started and gotten into the book a little bit. Hello everyone. So it's currently Tuesday morning at 12 AM. I got home from work on Monday, fell asleep, and then did not move. I woke up about 2 hours ago. We did start Clique Cute. So they are professional soccer players. It's a women's league, and our beautiful redhead on the cover, she just got drafted. She got called up to be a part of the women's team, and she has a massive crush on one of her teammates because she watched her teammate play when she was an aspiring soccer player and wanting to make the league. And now they're on the same team together, and they made a bet very early on in the book. This is in the first 50 pages. And they kiss, but it's not a normal kiss. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I love me a sapphic romance. It is so cute. I'm obsessed so far. It's kind of slow. I'm 100 pages in, but that 100 pages went by very, very slowly. So I'm keen for this to pick up a little bit more. I'm praying it picks up quickly, but we'll see. But this is Clique Cute by Meryl Wilsner, I think is how you pronounce her name. But yeah, I'm very excited to keep on reading this. I'm hoping to be able to finish these books this week so I can get this video up this weekend. If not, I'm going to have to plan another video that I can execute in a couple of days. But also, I just got a new attachment for my camera so I can have my mic and my light on. And it is, this setup is a lot. I don't have a mirror directly in front of me that I can show you it. Also, how cute are my posters? We have It's Been My Honor, and it has the entire chapter of Fourth Wing, and it's so cute. And like the text at the bottom, I'll flip it around for you guys. The text at the bottom says Leah Murray, 2nd Squad Tail Section, Fourth Wing. And I'm obsessed. And we have a cheetah smoking a cigarette with a chick in beautiful high heel boots, and then a cord, which is so cool. I just needed something behind my bed, so that is what we went with. But I probably should go to sleep because I do have work tomorrow, and I'm working 8 till 4, and it's currently 12:25 AM, and I have to get up at 6. But I slept from, I reckon, 6:30 till 10. I've already slept 4 hours, so 2 AM is when I'm making myself go back to sleep. I will force myself to go back to sleep, but I will update you guys when we're a little bit further into this book, when I have some more thoughts and feelings. But now I'm vibing with it. It's quite cute, but I'll keep you guys updated on how I feel about it later on. Hello. So it's been a couple of days. As you can hear, I'm not well at the moment. But I do want to give an update because I have been reading. I'm now on chapter 31 of Cleat Cute. I am enjoying the book. Grace is just pissing me off. I don't know, she's just really annoying me and I don't really like her. But I have like this much left of the book. Unless this has a great ending, it's probably gonna get a 3-star from me. Yeah, like she just is kind of nasty to Phoebe, and Phoebe's in love with her, and she's just kind of standoffish and rude the entire time, and it's just not really a vibe. But I do want to finish this because I want to get onto Six of Crows as soon as I can, because I was going to film this weekend's video today. I am not well, as you can hear, so I need to keep my volume down so it doesn't hurt my throat. So that's fun. And I've called in sick for tomorrow for work because I can't go into a medical clinic sounding like this. Yeah, we're almost finished. I'll give you guys my thoughts and my feelings at the end, but just know Grace is pissing me off and kind of don't like her. Love Phoebe though. Phoebe's yeah, that's where we're up to at the moment. I'm really sorry I'm low energy and just really not well at the moment. And I stayed up late last night to watch my partner play basketball. So minimal sleep and being unwell has not been helpful. We're on chapter 31, page 274. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I finished. So I just finished Cleat Cute. I gave it 3 stars. It was a very cute book. I was shitting on Grace a lot, and it makes so much more sense now why Grace annoyed me. She is autistic. She does shit I do, and it makes a lot of sense now because I get really shit at myself because I do the same sort of shit as Grace does. But she's autistic, so it makes a lot of sense now the way she is. But it was a good book, and I'm gonna rest my voice. I've got an hour left to work, answering phone calls, and then I can relax and not talk and just chill. Hello, I know I look horrible. I do apologize. I know my voice sounds even worse than it did in the last clip, but I have put a pause on this video. So we've read the lowest rated book on my TBR. I will read Six of Crows, but I'm not well, so I don't have the mental capacity to even comprehend a new fantasy universe. So I'm gonna wait until I'm not sick. I listened to the first chapter on Audible and comprehended nothing other than the fact that she was controlling someone with her mind, and that made no sense to me at all. So I put the book down and I will pick it back up when I'm not sounding like this and I can actually do things, because I tried to clean my room earlier and almost passed out. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm not unwell. I just have a feeling that these vlogs I just get worse and worse looking. But anyway, we are changing the second book for this video. It was originally meant to be Six of Crows. I read it and I couldn't get into it. And this book, The Correspondent, is a average 4.44 star rating, and Six of Crows is a 4.45 average star rating. So with a tiny minuscule difference of 0.01 difference, we're reading The Correspondent. It's also a much shorter book, and I just couldn't get into Six of Crows. I read a chapter of it and I was like so confused and just couldn't grasp it. I just wasn't in the mood for a fantasy. So we're gonna read The Correspondent. We'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed. I like this. My auntie has read this and she really enjoyed it and she said I'd like it, so we'll give it a go, and then hopefully in the next clip of me updating you guys, I don't look like this because I always have a chance to update you guys when I'm working from home and I haven't gotten ready for the day. So fingers crossed we can do something about this appearance later. Okay, I still look like a hot mess. I will do my hair on my lunch break, but I'm currently on page 28 of The Correspondent, and she just got a letter of someone being really aggressive towards her and hoping that she has a miserable life after the guy that she worked with her entire career died, which is like in the first 50 pages of the book. Bear in mind, I went into this completely blind. All I knew that it was based on letters, emails, messages. That was all I knew prior to going into this. I have no idea what the story is about. I have no idea if it's meant to be a thriller, if it's meant to be just general fiction. No idea. So we'll see how this goes. But so far, I'm kind of enjoying it. It's just a little strange to be reading in this sort of format than what I'm used to, but I'm sure I'll get used to it as I read. But oh my god, this hair needs to be sorted out ASAP. Okay, we are officially halfway through this book. So we are on page 136 of The Correspondence. It's very interesting because there's a lot of storylines going on within the book. I feel like this is a book you have to pick up. It's super interesting. It's
It's not like a normal book, and it's very captivating and it holds your attention really well. So if you have seen this and been like, I don't know if I'll enjoy it, just pick it up. I feel like it's so worth the read so far. And I'm only halfway through the book, so we'll see what my opinion is at the end. But so far, definitely a must read. Okay, it's been a few hours and I can't seem to put this book down. I was like, I'll read 50 pages and then I'll put it down and I'll focus on some other things that I need to get done. I'm currently on page 98 and I'm gonna read until I'm halfway through the book and then I'm gonna put it down for a little bit. And I don't know what's drawing me in, because like storyline's kind of like, it's not a typical storyline because it's all emails and letters. So trying to like figure out the storyline, she went out for dinner with this guy, but you don't see them going out for dinner. You just hear about the letter that he sent back. It's a strange concept for a book, but it's working really well and it's keeping me entertained. And I think because some of the letters are short and some of the emails are short, it's like, oh, I'll just read a couple, it's fine. I'll read a few more pages. This one's a bit of a bigger letter, but like 4 short ones after, so I'll keep going. So it's kind of like motivating to keep going and reading, and I'm not wanting to put it down. So I'm gonna wait until I get to page 136 and then I'm gonna put it away for a little bit and get some other things done. I did do my hair, which I said I was gonna do because my hair was just not looking good before. But it's just really interesting, and I'm currently on my lunch break, so I could eat and listen to this because it is on Spotify. So I have been using Spotify to read it, and I've sort of been immersive reading it because I've been like reading the page as it's reading it to me, and it's really interesting. I don't really know what else more to say on this other than the fact that I am enjoying this book so far. I don't think it's going to be a 5-star read, but we're not even halfway through, so I'm not having 5-star feels. It's definitely sitting at a 3 to 4 star at the moment for me. The ending of this will determine whether or not it's a 3 or a 4 star for me. I don't do half stars, I only do 1 to 5, that's it. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later I'll catch up with you guys at the halfway point and then we'll keep going from there. Okay, so it's time to do a wrap up. I actually finished this today. I couldn't put it down. This thing was amazing. It is definitely not a 5-star read, but it's definitely a high 4.5 in my opinion. It was absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed this book. I feel like the way it's written is so unique and different, and the author told the story so well even though it was done so uniquely. So I gave this one a 4-star. And then we also read Click Cute at the start of the video, which is a couple of weeks ago for me because I got sick. But I still remember what happened in this. It was cute. It was just a basic sapphic romance, in my opinion. Nothing sort of stood out to me in this book, but it was still very cute and definitely worth the read. It was a 3-star. And a 3-star for me is still a high review. If it's a 2 or a 1 or a DNF, I would not recommend reading it, but 3 and above for me is definitely good. So yeah, these are the 2 books that we read in today's video. If you guys liked this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Sunday for my next video. Bye.